Hello, I'm Guru Scott. This video is going to be a tire gauge shootout video. You may ask, why do you have all these tire gauges? Well, I'm what they call a bone collector. I'm one of these people that has too much money and too much time on their hands, and I like to buy lots of stuff and keep the economy going. So in this case, I like mechanical things, for example, so I bought a lot of gauges. This is just a few of the ones I own, by the way. So I have a Dan's Auto digital gauge I just got, a Dan's Auto analog gauge that's liquid filled I just got, an intercomp gauge I've had for a few years, it's also liquid filled, and then a Joe's Garage, and then a Victor. At one time I had a whole handful of these. I really like them. They're nice and portable and easy to keep in the car. But over time, people, I'd let somebody borrow it and it would never come back. You know how that goes. So let's start out and we'll check using the Victor. So I'll get this shot set up and we'll be right back. The first gauge I'm going to try out is this Victor gauge. It was made in the USA, by the way. So I'm going to put it on there and it reads 37, which I know is a little high, but not too bad. So let me grab another gauge and we'll see what comes next. Okay, this is a Joe's Racing I got on Amazon. And I'll go ahead and take the reading and I'll tell you a little bit about the gauge. So it says about 36 right on, so that's good. What I like about this gauge is you can release the pressure real easy right here with this pressure release. What I don't like is this doesn't rotate. This is tight, only the end rotates, the chuck. So I do use this gauge fairly often though, and I do like it. So let me grab another one, I'll be right back. All right, this is an intercomp. Let me see if I can get it to go on there. Okay, and it's liquid filled and it shows about 35. So that's good. Now, what I hate about this gauge is this end does not rotate. The chuck is stuck on there. Now this end rotates, that's all cool. It releases pressure just beautifully. It's, pretty accurate, it's real rugged. Made in USA, by the way. Very nice gauge. And I still use it a lot. It's just that I prefer to have the chuck end rotate. Let me grab another one. I'll be right back. Okay, this here is a Dan's Auto liquid filled analog gauge. Let me pop it on there and we'll see what we get. And it shows about 36 PSI, which is what I believe to be accurate. So what I like about this one is the chuck rotates and also the gauge part of it rotates so that you can get into different areas pretty easily. What I don't like about it, it's a little hard to release pressure here if you want to bleed down the tire, but it's not undoable. It's just that this is actually one of my favorite gauges because I can rotate both ends, so that's a good thing. I'll grab another one and I'll be right back. Okay, this last gauge is a Dan's Auto digital pressure gauge. I've always wanted a digital one because this one's actually supposed to be accurate to plus or minus 1 PSI. So let's pop it on there. It says about 35. I believe that's true. So that's pretty good. And that's all there is to this gauge video. Thanks for watching. Tschüss.